Hello everybody and welcome to episode 17 of Foolcraft. In the last episode we got our power sorted and our power storage sorted, and we also trimmed down some machines over here to make it look prettier and better. And this is still cooking up some dark steel that I told it to do, just so I have it on the backlog for no apparent reason whatsoever. But today I don't want to do more Thaumcraft because I kind of don't feel like it today. So I'm going to do a bit of Botania, and I had a little bit of an idea to put little islands of different things for Botania in here, not have them any symmetrical way or anything, but do something fun in that sense. And to get started with Botania, we're going to need some white petals. Actually, no. First of all, we're going to need a Lexica Botania. I probably have one. Lexica Botania. And that's, I presume, the Elder one, or the Elven one. So to do that, to do stuff here, we can read through all of that and go back. And then basic and mechanics. We need a pure daisy to turn wood and stone into living wood and living rock. So a pure daisy, we're probably just going to need 2 of these, is 4 mystical petals and the petal apothecary. So to make the petal apothecary, we need some stone slabs. Petal apothecary. And to then make the pure daisies, we need white petals. So let's just get a stack of these. Petal. Like so. And we can grab a water bucket. Or a couple water buckets, actually. Bucket. I could actually just do this. Hold on. I have the fluid grid of amazingness. And insane amounts of water. So we can do that. And petal apothecary. We put the water in. Whoops. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then seeds, which we have also. And toss the seeds in. Pure daisy. And then I believe we can put a water bucket in. And then shift right click. Or just right click with an empty hand. And do that again. So we're going to need just 2. And to get the floating petal, we need a floating flower, which is pasture seeds, which is grass with mana. So we need that later. But we're going to get to that. And let's grab some grass. And let me go build a little island somewhere here. I'm thinking maybe there and here should be a good spot. I just randomly picked them out of the air, and we place some wood and some stone, and it makes some little magical particles. And after, I think, around 60 seconds or so, it turns into magical wood. So we're going to wait for that. And there we go. The stone turned, and the wood should turn any moment now, like so. So we can just vein mine that and grab it. And we can put some more down to get some more going. Just because we're going to need quite a bit of this in the beginning anyway, so that's fine. And what we can do now is we can grab this living wood and turn it into a living wood twig. I believe I need 3 of these. And then a couple of petals, like so, and then the twigs. And it makes a wand of the forest, which is the tool of Botania, basically. And what we can do with the stone, we can turn it into a mana pool. And then we have some black lotuses. I believe black lotus, blacker lotus. And I'm just going to place it here for now. And what we can do, I think, is toss this in. I think it has to have a little bit of mana inside, though. So we're going to get to that in a bit. The idea I have for this is looking like so. It's going to be a little bit more compact, I think, once I get fully done with it. And once I get a pure daisy that I can put on a floaty block so it doesn't take the grass block on the bottom. But these are destructors which can have a filtered whitelist on what they can break, so they don't just break the wood on top. These are phantom placers from Actual Editions, which work the same way as phantom faces. You use the phantom connector to link the block to the phantom placer, and basically they can place blocks through the things. I have this set on down, because if I have them set on, let's say north, it's going to put on the north side of the block. And then if I set it on the up, it's going to place on the up side of the block. So I have to set it on down to place on the base of the block, and it works fine. I've added 4 for living stone and 4 for living wood, and I have 2 storage blocks here, one storing only living wood and one only living stone. So they are here with storage monitors, which work the same as drawers. You can sneak right click to get one item out, right click to put them in, or just left click to get everything out. And this is not going to stay. It's just here for now, just so we can have an automated way of getting living wood and living stone. What I want to do now is automate these two endoflames that I have from whilst I was exploring stuff. So we need some living wood, and we can get into a mana spreader, like so. And the mana spreader we can put over here. We can take my living wand and then face this into the pool, and then these guys need to be linked to here. And if I grab some coal, for example, like so, and toss a coal block down here, these guys should eat the coal block and start creating mana slowly. I can possibly toss a bit more coal in here. But what I want to do is just get enough mana to get those pasture seeds, just so I can turn the pasture seeds. It's grass blocks. Oh, how wonderful. We have 21,000 of, that's double tall grass. So once we have enough mana, I'm going to turn these into pasture seeds, craft the daisy up, and then we're going to compact this a little bit more. We need to turn a mystical flower into a glimmering flower, and then we take that glimmering flower to put it with the pasture seeds to create a floating flower. And then we can take, let's say, this stone off and take the pure daisy and turn it into a floating pure daisy. And let's see if we have enough mana to do it again. We do. Nice. Like so. So I'm going to craft another one. And we can then put this guy over here, and we don't need the grass block underneath. It can just float in the air and do the same thing. So we can now compact this a little bit more and get it working with basically me exporting some wood and stone into this ender chest, which is the providing ender chest. So we can go over here and grab stone and wood, and put some stone and some wood in here, and it's going to just provide those in here. We can grab an ender chest and some black dye and set it up. I think I have this as compact as I possibly can. I have the same setup with the daisy up here. The controller is right underneath the daisy, as you can see, and there are the structures around it filtered for living wood. We have phantom placers that are all filled with wood from this ender chest that has an extract filter specifically for wood, so it doesn't extract the rest of the stuff. And we have also redstone conduits that are detecting this redstone receiver, which I'm going to show you where the transmitter is in a second. And they will turn off when our system has 1,000 wood or living wood inside of it. And the storage block is where the wood gets stored, and the exporter takes it out into this ender chest, which is imported into the system. This wireless RF transmitter, though, is giving the power to the controller, so I don't have to run a cable or anything to it, which is really neat. And here in the basement, we have a detector that is going to detect when we have 1024 living wood, and it's going to emit a signal when we're above that to this redstone transmitter, which in turn is going to turn the entire thingy off on the other side, where basically this thing happens. So I'm going to set another one somewhere in here for stone as well, probably like a little bit lower or something. And then we're going to try and turn this into an island of sorts or something. Like I want to have grass all around it so you don't see the sides of the thing. And then we need to bring it down and over with possibly some stone. I don't know if I want to use living stone. The other island is now complete and producing us living stone, and as you can see, if I search for living, we have 355 stone and 679 wood, so eventually it'll get to 1,000. Over here, though, is I took the endoflames and did just a little bit of automation. I have an open crate, which is made with 7 living wood planks, like a table, like so, and a hopper facing into it with coal blocks that is locked by this redstone torch, which is going to be unlocked when the coal blocks get consumed by this other torch. And the endoflames, when they eat the coal, more coal will drop, and I believe the delay is just enough for dropping 2 coal blocks, and these guys can burn the coal and produce more mana, and they have been doing so quite a bit. Also, I dropped the blacker lotuses that I had before onto the mana pool, and that gave me like half a mana pool or so, which is really nice. But for us to continue on, we need to get a mana pearl, which I already have here, but I can show you that you can just drop it on the mana pool and it gets you a pearl. And grab some living stone, or living rock, and make a Runic Altar. We're also going to need another mana spreader, like so. So we can take, let's just put the Runic Altar. We can actually just put it right here. Everything that I'm setting up right now is not going to be permanent, but basically this mana spreader can output into the Runic Altar, so we can create some runes, which I'm going to get the materials for now. So if we want to progress towards more Botania, we need the Terrestrial Agglomeration plate, which requires the runes, hence the inventory full of different items. The 5 mana steel and a mana pearl will make us a rune of mana. And when that's filled up, all I need to do is toss a living rock on top of it and hit it with my Wand of the Forest, and it should make a rune. Like so, we just right click and we get a rune of mana. And then for the rune of air, we toss a feather, white carpet, string, mana steel, and mana powder. And that's going to make the rune of air. The rune of water is made with a fishing rod, a sugarcane, a bone meal, and the same mana steel, mana powder. Rune of fire is gunpowder, nether brick, netherwort, and the same. And then rune of earth is coal, stone, mushroom, and the same. And the mana powder is made by tossing either redstone, gunpowder, or glowstone into a mana pool, like if you see it like this, to turn it into mana powder. So I'm going to make all the runes like so, and I'll be back. The runes are made, and now we can create a Terrestrial Agglomeration plate, and I believe we're going to need 4 lapis blocks and some stone. Sorry, not stone, rock, the living rock, I believe 4 of this as well, and we can look in the book. There we go, we can do this, visualize, and we'll just place it right here. And we can break this. We actually need 5 living rock, not 3 or 4. So like so, and the lapis, and we can place rock, rock, lapis, new. Oh, that's a stone. Lapis, 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 rock, 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 and lapis. And a terra steel plate here. So next we need some of those things. What are they? Sparks? Spark? How do you make a spark? Blaze powder and 2 petals. I got that. 2 sparks. And we can put a spark on top of here and a spark on top of here. And then we can grab some diamonds, some mana steel, which I still have a little bit, but if not, iron, and some ender pearls. And we can toss 1 diamond to get a mana diamond and 1 pearl. And then we toss the, I think you can just right click as well to the thing. Yeah, that, and that. And that should waste quite a bit of mana, or use up quite a bit of mana, to make me Terrestrial. It's half a mana pool, because it's going to make it now, I think. Yeah, there we go. We have Terrestrial, Dancer in the Dark. And we can turn this into nuggets. And over here, if I look in the book again, where is it? There was a thing. Not that. Terrestrial. Yeah, that's fine. Here, the portal to the Alpine. To get this, we need the Elven Gateway, we need the Natura pylons, so I believe 1 Terrestrial is enough, and we can visualize this and put it, let's say, here. So visualize, and we can grab some living wood, and I already made the living wood, some regular living wood. I believe we need, I don't think you need any pattern or anything. I don't think so. So we can grab the gateway core as well. Gateway core, like so. And the gateway core goes in here. Then the living wood, like so, like so. We can place an extra block here. This one there, that there. Like that. And like so. Then we need the Natura pylons. Next, I made 2 extra mana pools, and we can put the Natura pylons over here, and we need to transfer some mana to these. We could just get this mana spreader to output the mana to there, but we can get some cool spark augments. Spark. There is the dispersive, dominant, recessive, and isolated. I believe we need a dominant, so we need the Rune of Fire, 2 of those. I need to make 1 more, I think. Yeah. And then we can get the dominant spark augment and basically put it on both of these. So grab another 2 sparks here, 1, 2, and you can put the sparks on top of these mana pools. And basically the Natura pylons, he changed it so it looks cooler now. And basically they will get the mana from this mana pool. And I don't know if we'll have enough, or we're probably going to have to do this next episode, but I don't know. We're going to try to open up the mana portal, or to open up this Elven Gateway portal, and we can then get some more stuff going. What we can do to get the rest of the mana over here, we can't make the sparks. I forgot that we need pixie dust, which requires us the Elven portal. So what we can do is either just get this mana spreader to make some mana in here, and that is not going to be sufficient because I'm going to be waiting here for quite a while now. And I made a poopsie. So what we can do is we can sneak right click to change how the mana is transferred in the mana pool, and we can take a mana tablet that I got from exploring around, and you can see the mana is going to drain, and then we can just toss the mana tablet onto the corresponding mana pool, and that should give us the mana that we need, hopefully. I don't know how much we need though, so we might have to wait a little bit longer. So let's say, that transferred all of it pretty much. Do you have any more? Doesn't look like it. No, it's empty. Okay. So yeah, let's break that. I don't think we have enough mana, but because this guy has just a sliver, this guy has quite a bit. So let's take this, put this on until it's like half drained, like that much, and then do this here, like so. That should fill up. Because I don't remember how much we need. So we're going to need, let's get prepared because we're not going to have enough time. Let's get pixie dust, which is a mana pearl into the thing. So we need you to do this. And we need 2 of these because we're going to need 2 pixie dust. And then we can toss the Lexica Botania, but can I look for a Kekimurus? Does it show me the recipe? It does show me the recipe. So I need another pixie dust here, and a Rune of Gluttony, which is fire and winter. Winter is water and earth, and a cake. So that doesn't require anything except the pixie dust for the Kekimurus. So let's get another couple mana pearls here. One from this one and one from that one. And let's see if we can turn it on. Aha, mana pearl. No, it wasn't enough. Was it not? Mana pearls? Nope, it's not enough. We don't have enough mana, so we have to wait. Okay, let me make a few more endoflames so we can increase our production and maybe get some more mana going to open up the portal. So a few more endoflames later, we can toss them down here and possibly over here. Don't know what the range on them are, or is. Can toss one over there as well. And let's grab you 2 and put them over here. I think they have a big enough range to do all of that. And my shovel thing has magnetizing, so it's picking up stuff. But I think these are not in range. It doesn't look like it. They say yes. Okay. So they are in range, all of them. Nice. And we have a bit of a better mana production now. The problem is the mana spreader is not fast enough, but for that we need Dreamwood, and for Dreamwood we need more mana, so basically it's just a waiting game now. So I'm gonna wait until this mana pool is kind of filled up so we have enough. I think we need a quarter at least to get it started, and then we should be good, I think. But until then, I'm gonna be just filling up the mana pool and waiting. It is now actually a couple of hours later. I filled the mana pools twice. I just waited along, and in the first time I made all of these mana pearls and mana diamonds and mana steel as well. So we can now turn on this guy, and I think it should work now. It should stabilize. Yeah, it drained like 1/8 of a pool, I think. Something like that. And then it's gonna waste just a little bit of mana to do whatever. So we need to toss in our Lexica first, and we get the Elven Guard Lexica, which gives us the resources of the Alheim, which is Dreamwood, Elementium, Pixie Dust, and Dragonstone. And one is Living Wood, One is mana steel or mana blocks, but it's 2 mana steel per 1 elementium. And I don't know if we need elementium right now. We needed pixie dust, which was mana pearls. So we need... let's just do this stack. And then it's going to toss it out. Excuse me. And for what else would we need Kekimuras, which require a lot of rune making. That is not what I wanted. I had this apparently on cheat mode. I need the recipe. The Rune of Gluttony is Rune of Fire, Rune of Winter, which we need to automate the runes a little bit. And I have an idea of how to do that, because the regulator mode with exporters now works, and we have also XNet, which is really cool as well. So let's just get some Dragonstone as well, because why not? And some of the Elementium. Is it gonna do everything? Are you gonna give me the 64 Dragonstone that I want? You will. Okay. You just go slow. And then Living Wood. We need a little bit. So like so. And we can now upgrade our mana spreaders. If I search for spreader, you can see that there's an Elven mana spreader which requires Elementium and a petal. I lost my voice there for a second, and we can craft that. Let's just grab you, and I'm gonna... My pickaxe has magnetizing. I wish everything here was on and off. Like you could turn off the health boost, turn off the haste one, turn off the magnetic, like the same way Area Miner and Void Filter have kind of an on and off switch. I wish that was the case, but we need this guy and this guy. Oh, you don't upgrade. You just make a new one. Before, I think you used to upgrade the spreaders, so we can just put them here and do like so and like so. That's neat. Yeah. And these should, I think, spread mana even faster, and we should get it pretty much faster. But this I can just stock up with coal. I could even set up an ender chest that has that inputs coal into this for or something. That could work. But yeah, for now I think it's fine. We can toss in the Dragonstone and all of these mana materials into the system, and let's move on. I have pretty much torn down everything that we have here, and I want to upgrade the mana generation. I firstly wanted to go with Kekimuras, as you heard me say in the previous cuts. I decided to go with Rosa Arcana, which I haven't used yet, and they only require a Rune of Mana, so I made 3, and I also have 3 Overgrowth Seeds, which I'll show you what they'll do. So we just need some seeds over here. I'm going to grab 3, like so. You can middle click, by the way, out of your refined storage system to get just 1 item out, instead of right-clicking to get 2 or left-clicking to get a stack. So a seed will make us a Rosa Arcana, and then we can just water bucket, empty hand, seed, water bucket, empty hand, and seed, like so. There are a couple ways we can get liquid XP, and I chose the kind of easy route. We're using Essence for processing ores as well, but we can also use it to convert it to XP with this Fluid Dictionary Converter, which has a selector for selecting an Essence bucket, a Liquid XP bucket, or an Essence of Knowledge bucket. And we can use Essence to convert it to Fluid Liquid XP. We can set it like so. And then this extract can be always active, and there we go. We have XP going into the white. And I'm going to put a diamond on it, actually. Yeah, it's going to drain the thing, and then it's going to be fine. Okay, we can just grab another tank. The white is going to have things, but we can just put a diamond on it, and then we should be good. So if we go here, we put a fluid tank, like so. And then we put an XP shower on this fluid tank. We can also put this ender tank right underneath here. We're gonna pull from the bottom. Pull, there we go, and disable this side. And this should be faster than the XP can be tossed out with the XP shower, but it makes a little cool effect. And these guys are pretty much full, so they're spreading as fast as they can and making mana, which is really neat. And this is apparently, yeah, it drained this, so we can take a diamond, the almond. Come on, give it a diamond. There we go, like so, and we get more XP. Nice. And what we can set is a there is a block that allows me to check if the mana pool is full. So we can basically detect it and say stop tossing XP when the mana is full, because we can disable this XP shower by flicking that lever, and the whole thing stops. So we can just power that block or unpower it, and that should work. So that is really cool. I need to create I believe it's a comparator. It's the red stringed comparator, so we need a bit of red string, which is pixie dust, ender air. We have everything for that, I think. So, like so, yeah. And then the red string comparator is just a comparator. I should have a recipe for that. Like so. And there, red string comparator. If we place this guy somewhere underneath here, let's say over here like so, and then set this guy, it's gonna detect there. And let's grab let's say these blocks, and grab a comparator. I believe this is the way it works, or it could be that just this block emits a signal, but I'm gonna have to read on it. But this is emitting a signal of a certain strength that I don't know yet. It's 4, and I believe it emits a signal strength of 15. So what we can do is we can grab a redstone block and put it next to the comparator, and it should emit a signal of 1 once the mana pool is full. And we can actually test that right away. Let me grab my mana tablets, which I filled up all of the mana that I had before. And we can just say transfer from mana to mana pool and toss these tablets in. And then the mana pool should fill up really fast, like so. And that is emitting a signal. And what we can say is just power, we need to power that block. So let's break the lever. And put a grass there. Give me the grass. I'm out of grass. Grass. So, and then we can grab a torch, or a couple of torches, like so, and put blocks like this. That should disable the torch, so that should not make that go. And if we say grab these mana tablets, and clean up my inventory a little bit, and like so. And if we grab this to be transferred to the mana tablets, you can see that the Rosa Arcana are now working again. So that is neat. And basically we have automatic mana for days. Are these guys full now? They're all full. Okay. So that works. I don't know if I like it this way. If I want to move some stuff around, put the mana spreaders in a different way. But I think it's okay. Maybe put the mana pool in the middle, put the Rosa Arcana. I'm going to move stuff around and design a little bit of an island thingy. And I'm going to be back to show you how it looks. So the episode is getting really, really long. So I'm hoping you enjoyed like a 40-minute episode or so. But I'm going to cut it down a little bit, so we'll see. I want to put the Overgrowth Seeds onto these 4 pieces, or 3 pieces even. And this is going to make these flowers produce much faster. I have designed a little bit of an island. I like it. It's looking good. And what I'm going to do now is just create a few things I have here. I'm going to create a band of mana and a band of aura, like so. And then we can upgrade both with Terrestrial that I've made in between cuts here to a greater band of mana and a greater band of aura. And the greater band of aura is going to automatically produce mana for us, but we can just toss, as you can see, it's making the whole little weird thing. We can just toss this here and say, get mana from the mana pool. And these guys should be producing insane amounts of mana now. Like, it's still draining faster than they can produce mana, but they're going to produce it pretty fast. So yeah, I'm going to charge that up in between here. And I want to thank you all for watching. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. It's a little bit longer, but that's fine. And leave a like if you liked it. Consider leaving a comment down below to let me know what you thought. And I will see you all